Mortiest Morty.
Just don't get too big for your loafers, Buster Brown. A cocky Morty can lead to some big problems. Can be a real bad thing for everybody.
Oh yeah? How's that?
I'll explain when you're older.
Do you know what the central finite curve is? They built a wall around infinity. They separated all the infinite universes from all the infinite universes where he's the smartest man in the universe.
Look at this, Morty. They really did make you the president.
And I hate him every day for
The
it.
Citadel's problem isn't homeless Mortys or outraged Ricks.
This Rick was being controlled remotely. Puppeteered by somebody else. This is the receiver. Yeah, but where's the transmitter?
The Citadel's problem is the Ricks and Mortys feeding on the Citadel's death.
Holy shit.
Every version of us has spent every version of all of our lives in one infinite crib built around an infinite fucking baby. And I'm leaving it. That's what makes me evil. Being sick of him. If you've ever been sick of him, you've been evil too.
Mortys have no chance of defeating a Rick.
There you go, kid. Now you're evil Morty too. Sooner or later we all are. On this side of the curve.
That we don't care who sits in that seat. A Rick, a Morty, a goddamn Jerry, doesn't matter. We've been running the Citadel since before the council, and you'll find that we're still running it now.
But I've got a message for them from the Ricks and Mortys keeping it
That
alive.
Morty is not what he seems.
Yeah, well, no Morty seems like a president.
To the Ricks and Mortys that don't. You're outnumbered.
You already know rogue Ricks used Mortys to hide themselves from the Citadel. But you might not know it worked so well that the Citadel became its own Morty market.
Well, I think it's important to be clear. Raise your hand if he speaks for you.
Morty, I'm not responsible for every fucked up Rick out there.
They literally all say that. They all have that excuse. It's part of their system. None of them have to be responsible. They're all victims of themselves. Oh, it's so hard to be a genius. Couldn't you just die?
What are you doing about it? Jack shit.
I'm leaving. There are infinite versions of our grandfather Morty. He's an infinite smear of one shitty old man.
Seems like a good time for a drink and a cold, calculated speech with sinister overtones.
And he's attached to us infinitely through his weakness and our forgiveness. This is why we're with him. This is why we're alive.
A speech about politics, about order, brotherhood, power. But speeches are for campaigning. Now is the time for action.
Disapprove all you want. Tonight, the quality of dialogue stops mattering. Tonight, I do that thing I want to do. With the curve thing.